episode. What's going on, guys? So, real quick, like I talked about, I don't know, 2 weeks ago when I got that day of 200 plus streams in one day. That's crazy. Ever since then, the amount of people that have been listening per day has doubled. And that's not saying much because it's been about anywhere from 8 to 15 people per day. It's literally doubled so we had the 73 people that one day, then we had the 27 the next. And then ever since then, the lowest has been 8, but the average, I'm going to say 20. Because we have a couple days that are 25, 22, 21, 21, 27. Yeah, maybe 18, 19. So maybe not quite doubled, but the average is definitely, I guess so. I guess that the average used to be 8 and now it's 16. Yeah, so that's, I don't know what's going on. I don't want to be pessimistic, but the top download source is Apple Mail, and I don't understand what that is. I don't get it. So if anybody who is listening that is from Apple Mail or that listened or discovered the show from an email or something like that, then let me know. Send me a message on Instagram, bryce.sessions, or fill out the form. You can do it anonymously. The link is in the description of the show. You can do that. But yeah, we're just getting more and more listeners, which is so cool. I'm not upset about that at all. It honestly does make me feel like I need to make the show 10 times better, because if I have 20 people listening to the show per day, I feel like I need to get some shit going that's a little bit better. But anyway, I don't know. But we got a few new countries in the mix. So we got the United Arab Emirates. So shout out Dubai. We've got Bangladesh, Barbados. I think I talked about this before. But yeah, very fucking cool. Also, real quick, speaking of stats, I want to point this out. I think it's interesting. I've had this show for 481 days now. And to this day, not one person from Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota, Wyoming, New Mexico, Maine, Kentucky, Tennessee, Arkansas, Delaware, or Alaska, or Hawaii have listened to the show. I'm from Utah. The most amount of listens are from Utah, 2,058. And as far as the world is concerned, it's the U.S. with 3,751. So there's that. And I just think it's crazy that still to this day, not one person from Montana, North Dakota, South, all these states have listened to it. But, we got people in Venezuela, Thailand, Paraguay, Philippines, Peru, Norway, Mozambique, Malaysia, Liberia, Brazil, Bulgaria, Bangladesh, United Arab Emirates, Guadalupe, Ireland, Italy, Argentina, but not goddamn 2 states away. I just think it's interesting, and I'm curious why that is. But anyway, so there's that. So I just want to provide a little update kind of on the mindset of myself and how I'm doing. So today I went to the gym for the first time since I got my wisdom teeth out, which felt really good actually. But not only that, the workout itself was almost triple the length of my normal workouts, and I didn't necessarily intend for that. I didn't make the workout on purpose so that it was 3 times the normal length. Because usually what I do, for example, if it's chest day, I'll go in, I'll do 4 exercises. I'll start the first exercise with 4 sets, then I'll go 3 sets, 3 sets, 3 sets. And then if that's chest day, sometimes, and this is as of maybe the last year, because I've been lifting for almost 12 years now, which is fucking crazy to say out loud. But, hold on. There we go. But yeah, as of the last year or so, my workouts have been very, very short. And I think that's partly due to 75 hard, because when I would work out in the mornings before work, I had to go to the gym around 3:30 in the morning. And if I wanted to make it to work on time, my workouts really couldn't be longer than 45 minutes. It's almost timed perfectly. Otherwise, I have to wake up earlier and Yeah. So I don't know if that's why, but anyway, it doesn't matter. My workout, so I would do 4 exercises, and that would take me about 45 minutes maybe. And then maybe I would do some triceps, or maybe I would do some abs or something like that. But today, what I did, I honestly just pulled this out of my ass, and I just rolled with it, and it felt great. So what I did was front day. Okay. So just all the muscles on the front of my body, those are the muscles I worked. So I did tibialis, quads, I did abs, chest, front delt, side delt as well. Biceps. I'm pretty sure I just said chest. If I didn't, I did chest, whatever. And that's what I did. And so I did about 10 exercises, and all of them were 3 to 4 sets. So I did probably about 30 to 32 sets total, which is almost triple what I usually do. Now, obviously this was, you could call it a full body day. So you definitely got to get the volume up there, because I can't do full body and just do 1 set for every muscle group. That's not really how that works. That's not, the purpose of full body is to increase their frequency while also hitting the muscles. I guess it's the same shit, huh? Hitting the muscles more frequently and doing so with different movements and stuff, while also making sure that the volume is there. Because if I just did 1 set and I did that every single day, let's say I went to the gym every single day, it's 7 days. So that's 7 sets of muscle group. I need more than that. So anyway, so yeah, it felt great. And honestly, it was probably the longest workout that I've done since years ago. And the workout itself was maybe an hour and a half ish, which is crazy to say because that's honestly not that long. But for me, that was very long, because honestly, on shoulder days, I don't know what it is about shoulder days, but I can bang out a good 12, 15 set shoulder day in about a half hour. And it feels weird to go to the gym for that half hour, and then I don't know, it just felt weird. But yeah, today was great. Today I just focused on, taking care of myself at the gym, doing my shit there. Just got a good workout on. I didn't push myself extremely hard, because first lift in a week, I don't really want to be so goddamn sore tomorrow. I don't think I will be, because I took it. I didn't go easy by any means. I definitely pushed myself, but yeah, I let off the gas quite a bit. I just wanted to get back in the routine, because so my last workout, I think, was it's been 2 weeks actually. Holy shit. Because it was the Wednesday before my surgery, which was a Thursday. So tomorrow would be 2 weeks. So anyway, yeah. And it was a great workout. And I applied the same idea that I have with reading to the gym, which was that I can sit there and read a book and say that I read a book per week, every week for the whole year. And, that's cool. Or I can take time with every single page and try to get as much information as I can from each page, highlight the things that I think are valuable, underline the things that I want to know more about, or highlight the vocabulary words that I want to learn or define later, whatever. And so it takes me a lot more time, but my intent is so much greater, and my focus and everything is just better. So I applied that same idea to the gym today, and it sounds dumb, man, especially because I've been doing this for 12 fucking years. Competed in a show, for fuck's sake, Have a deadlift of 455 pounds for 4 reps. Total rep, or my total weight or whatever between bench, deadlift, and squat, I think I was 1105, something like that. So between those 3 lifts, that was my total lift for the weight in all 3 of those. And here I am talking about, guys, I figured out how I can go to the gym. It's just, you backtrack so much. I don't know. But anyway, whatever. So, so I applied that same idea, same strategy, methodology, whatever you want to call it. And I was just in such a much better headspace while I was at the gym. And it was just a great session I didn't even listen to music. Not that I wanted to or didn't want to. I was just having a good time, just lifting weights, just doing my thing, just put on my hoodie, some tall socks, shorts, whatever, just did my thing. And it felt really, really good. So I'm very happy with how that went. So I'm definitely going to go tomorrow. And even though I don't have all the meal preps and all the foods and all the nutrition on point, I still went. And me being me, it's tough to accept that I just went to the gym, had a good workout, but my nutrition wasn't on point. So I'm not going to get the most bang for my buck as far as the workout goes, which sucks, but it is what it is. It's better than nothing. And then what I did was straight from the gym, I actually went to the store and I picked up some ingredients, some food to make this very high protein mac and cheese. And I was just looking at it about a week ago because I was looking for soft foods to eat. And back then, a couple weeks ago, I thought, dude, I don't want to cook shit. I just want to lay down and go to sleep because I was just, in pain, whatever. And anyway, so I go to the store today, pick up all the stuff, come home, cook it. It took me 30 minutes to make 5 meals, which is awesome. I miscalculated the measurements, so maybe the food will be better or worse next time. But I also I either need bigger pots and pans or I need to just double up on everything because I felt like I did a lot of cooking, but I only got 5 meals out of it. And the meals I think were even smaller. So I might need to 2.5x that to get what I actually want, which fuck, But anyway, you use cottage cheese, shredded cheese, milk, cornstarch, and then pasta noodles. I totally forgot that I had Banza noodles, or Banza, whatever you want to call them. They're high protein chickpea pasta noodles. Totally forgot I had those. But if I would have used those, the plate would have been almost 100 grams of protein for one serving, or for one, I guess, bulking meal prep serving. Because one serving is about 370 calories, and I think let's pull it up real quick before I start talking out my ass. Okay, so we have one serving is about 400 calories. When you're on a page and it just keeps on moving the fuck around because ads are loading? Oh my hell. Okay, so one serving is about 400 calories. Carbs is about 40. Protein's 32. Fat's 14. Fiber is 8, which is crazy. So anyway, that's for one serving. I doubled that and added a little bit more. So we're looking at 64 grams of protein, close to 80 grams of carbs, about 30 grams of fat. Now, if I would have used the Banza pasta, you can add in about 15 grams more of protein. So that puts us to 75. And if I were to have a glass of milk with that, or a yogurt, or something else like that, then I'm sitting around 90 grams of protein right there for one meal. One meal that's very, 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 very easy to eat as well, which is if you're trying to bulk, the easier you can make it to consume the foods that you don't want to eat, the better your bulking will be. Did that rhyme too? Dr. Seuss goes on a bulk, huh? So yeah, the easier you can make it make it as easy as possible to work as hard as you can, right? I think it's Alex Hormozy's quote. If it's not, I don't know. But credit is due to whoever said it because it's a great ass quote. But anyway. So yeah, it was a really, really good day for me, and I feel great. And yeah, so what else, man? I don't know. Just putting in some hours for Mina, working on some check-ins, doing some more of that shit. That's one thing I was going to talk about. The one thing I forgot to talk about yesterday or 2 days ago, whenever the fuck it was, dude, when I was talking about how I was talking about how those check-ins were frustrating. I don't want to do that. I'm an operations guy. I don't want to do anything that's not operations. And honestly, I just needed to be talked off the ledge, so to speak, because I was just in my head and I wasn't having it. So get on the phone with Mina. That's all recorded. That's yesterday's show, I believe. You can hear how that went. It was great. But at work yesterday or the day before, I started calculating all the numbers for how many days that I would need to work FedEx to cover my bills. So assuming that everything goes well with the resignation at my main job with the 7 months paid vacation, then I would still need about $1,000 because I'm negative $1,000 per month, right? And I talked about that plenty of times on the show, but negative $1,000 per month with that's because I quit FedEx because I think I was positive. What was I? I think I was positive $1,000. So I was making about $2,000 a month from FedEx because I was making about $250, and then I would work 2 days a week. So that's about five. Yeah. Shit. So quitting FedEx put me negative 1,000 in the hole. And so since being partnered with Mina, I'm now making that up again, but I'm just breaking even now. So I'm above. I'm above. The fuck is going on? What did I just say? You guys want to rewind that? Sounds like a popcorn or some shit. I think I'm above my maintenance calories. What the fuck am I trying to say? I'm net positive 200 per month. That's what I'm trying to say now. And that's because of Mina. And, I was just feeling so frustrated because I don't want to do check-ins all day. I don't want to do this shit. Fridays and Saturdays are my day. That's when check-ins are due for his clients. That's the time that I have the most to spend on my own shit. I don't want to do that. And so I was honestly mentally preparing to just peace out, cut ties, and say, dude, I appreciate it, but I got to focus on my own stuff. But then we discussed back and forth, and I was like, dude, when I quit my job, then this changes everything drastically, and this won't even really be a concern. But that doesn't change the fact that I still want to focus on my own shit. But that doesn't change the fact that I need money. And yeah. So I went and wrote down how much money I would get per week, depending on how many days a week I work at FedEx. And then I compared that to Mina, and I compared that to all these different things. And honestly, I was just thinking, I was doing my best to think logically in the moment, because I'm like, okay, would I rather work FedEx, get the guaranteed income that way, and I'd have to work 2 days a week to break even, and then every day after that it would be extra money, and I could possibly just double down, double dip everything, work 5 days a week FedEx, FedEx full time, use all that extra money, pay off everything that I have, because I could absolutely do that in 7 months and go from there. Or should I continue what I have going on with Mina, because he's going to double everything when I quit my job, so that would go to $2,000 a month. And all the stuff that I would be doing for him can be done on my own time, my own hours, whenever I want, whenever I have the time, or whenever I want to do anything. There's not set strict hours. If I want to wake up later or go to bed later, or if I want to go to the gym at a certain time, or if I want to go on a coffee date with my mom or whatever, I can. And not to mention, all this stuff is in alignment with what I want to do. I just don't want to do check-ins. And when I thought about it like that, it was just very clear that I need to make things work with Mina, because this is a great opportunity. So I talked myself off a ledge, and then he also talked me off the ledge as well. And it was great. And one thing that I noticed when we were talking yesterday is I said, check-ins are hard. I don't have any context. This shit sucks. I don't know what the hell's going on with each client, because I don't know their story. I'm not messaging them. And rather than him being like, oh, no, you got to XYZ, it was like, no, dude, I get it. It does suck. It does. And it's very hard. And when he just said that, when he just affirmed my belief or my stance on that, because me saying, yeah, dude, this fucking sucks, I don't want to do it. And he said, dude, it does fucking suck. I get it. It was like, oh, yeah, so it sucks. Okay, so it's not just me, and you're like, oh, no, Bryson, you got to think about it differently, So it was cool. It was a good feeling. So I feel much better now. Matter of fact, I just did 3 check-ins today. It took me 35 minutes, I believe, which is crazy, because he says he can get about 15 done in 30 minutes. I got 3 done. So crazy. I also noticed he's got different clients checking in different days, meaning a lot of them are weekly on Fridays. Excuse me. And then other ones it seems like every 4 days. And it makes me wonder what they're paying, Get a check-in every 4 days. Good Lord. Anyway. So, yeah, it's been a good day for sure. Because I, went to the gym, haven't done that in a while. Meal prepped, haven't done that in a while. Made food, homemade food, haven't done that in a while. Had a good day, got some groceries. And, I was just a good day. And I'm very pleased with how today went. So I just need to do this have a day like today more often. And here's another thing. And I actually just got fucking fired up about this. So I'm driving home from the gym and I think, okay, I got to meal prep. Okay, I'm going to meal prep. I'm going to cook, grocery shop, whatever. Shit, I got to do this shit for Mina. I got to go on here and do this. Damn, I still got to go home and do this I got to record a podcast. A couple other things I got to do. And rather than being like, fuck, I don't have enough time. This sucks. Oh no, I'm going to go to bed at 10 o'clock. Rather than any of that, I just started doing everything. Didn't look at my phone at all. And I just started working. And now, right now, it is 7:49 p.m. And I'm probably going to wrap the show up here in just a moment. So I'm going to have this done and all uploaded by 8:05. And then I probably finish my last task of the day, which is just doing some Photoshop stuff, by maybe 8:15, 8:20, 8:30. And I'll probably be, in bed no later than 8:40, which is still later than when I want to be in bed. But in my head, I was just assuming that I was going to go to bed so goddamn late. But it turns out that's not the case. And that's a great feeling because I did, quote, a lot today that I just haven't been doing. So it feels really good. And you just got to focus on the wins, man, because as far as this being a win in a normal schedule, it's like, I went to the gym and I cooked food. That's not a win. That should be baseline. But because the last 2 weeks have been absolutely asshole for me, this is a win. I'm going to acknowledge it as a win, and I'm going to keep going. So also, in case you're wondering where your taxpayer money is going, I went to work today and I did not work 1 second of my day. I sat at my desk and I read, browsed around my computer, and that's what I did. So, we got to get the government fucking work, dude. It is so goddamn annoying being forced, or not forced, that's not the right word, being required to show up at a place. Otherwise, there's consequences to my employment. However, I'm not having to do work where I work because there's no work to be done, yet I'm still getting paid. So that money's got to come from somewhere. So just wanted to point that out. It's very annoying. But anyway, that's all I got today. I'm going to wrap the show up. I'm feeling good. I'm just going to keep on chipping away and getting my shit back on track because I feel like not me. And I really hate that. I feel like a pile of shit and I don't want to feel that way anymore. So I'm going to get back on track and get my stuff together. But yeah, anyway, guys, that's all I got. So appreciate you listening. Thanks to all the new listeners who have checked out the show. Matter of fact, we might even hit 5,000. Wow. We might wake up to 5,000 all-time downloads. It's a pretty cool milestone. Wow. We're at 4,993 all-time right now. In the last 30 days, we're at 689. Last 7 days, 151. Yesterday, we had 28. That's crazy. So anybody who's listening to this shit and having a good time, I appreciate it. If you wouldn't mind leaving a rating of the show, that'd be fucking awesome. If you wouldn't mind telling a friend, reposting to your story, whatever. Check out my other podcast. It's Allegiant Excellence. I'm trying to do that daily, but I have not done that. So it is what it is. But think of this show like Panning for Gold. The other show is Sharing the Gold. And it's kind of my real attempt to make a podcast that has guests and goes out there and has YouTube eventually. This one is probably just going to forever be audio, shoot from the hip. That's what I talked about from day one. So if you're a real one, you'll know that all these episodes are supposed to be 1 to 3 minutes long, but I have not. I think I have 3 total episodes that are less than 3 minutes long. But yeah, anyway, if you wouldn't mind leaving a rating for the show, checking out the other podcast, leaving a rating for that, you can follow me on Instagram, Bryson.Sessions. That'd be awesome. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. Thanks for tuning back into the Bryson Everyday Project. Almost to 7,305. Not really. Peace out.